This is me, and today, every room I escape, Minecraft will get cursed. From no textures to moving blocks, will I be able to escape? Watch till the end to find out. So, here I was in the first room. The first thing I realized was that every single texture was white with a black border. This was the first texture pack. The only thing I could make out were the two pieces of bamboo in the room. So, I started looking around for the exit. The first thing I realized was that there was a hole in the wall. Other than this, there were two pieces of blocks in the corner, which after right clicking one of them, I realized it was a crafting table. Other than this, I found nothing other than a purple and black block. And when I right clicked on it, it ended up to be a hopper. This hopper contained a white ender pearl. Before throwing it, I realized that there was something weird with the block on my head, and it actually was an item frame containing a piece of stick. Now that I had checked everything in the box itself, I decided to enderpearl my way out. Now that I was out of the room, I started looking around. First thing I realized was that there was a hole in the ground, and this contained a block, but I didn't want to mine it yet. I decided to break the bamboo, and beneath the bamboo it was a piece of dirt, so I decided to take it as well. I decided to check the hole in the wall and realized that it was a villager named Bobby who was trading oak leaves to acacia leaves and then an ender pearl. I also found the item frame which contained yet another stick, so now I had two. I started looking around the room for some floating strings because I thought that I had to make a fishing rod to get the shears. And after looking around in the room, I found two pieces of string and now I knew what I needed to do. I decided to craft the bamboo into stick, but before I did that, I went to the shears and I didn't really need the fishing rod to take the shears, but well, I still made those. Now using my shears, I decided to go to the two unknown blocks, and when I broke one of them, I was right. They were oak leaves. I decided to break the another one as well, and just as I had imagined from before, those were leaves. I decided to use the dirt to get up, and now that I had nothing else, I decided to trade with the villager and was able to get myself an ender pearl. So with this ender pearl, I threw it and made my way to the next room. And with the new room came the new texture pack, the 8x8 texture pack. The first thing I realized was there was a pressure plate which I needed to step on. So I decided to do that, and when I did, my entire inventory was cleared. I decided to give myself a few torches just because it was too dark and there was a sign saying break this bedrock. I decided to check the barrel, and this barrel contained obsidian, piston, spruce trapdoor, lever, TNT and some armor. And now you might be wondering, Donutzz, how do you break bedrock in survival Minecraft? Well, you see, it's very easy. Well, you just need to make a contraption like this, and then you hit the lever and spam click the piston. So I decided to give it a try. I flicked the lever and decided to spam as hard as I could to get the piston placement correct. And I was able to do it in the first try. It revealed a deep 1x1 hole which had scaffolding at the end, so I had to clutch using that. Even though I failed, I made it to the next room. As soon as I stepped on the pressure plate, it cleared all of my items. Also, my texture pack didn't change since this was the second part of the second room. After placing a lot of torches, I decided to start looking around in the room. As soon as I did, I found a piece of piston and also decided to take the scaffolding for extra blocks. After looking around, I realized that there were a few holes in the roof, and one of them contained the way to the next room. So I started looking around in the room. I found a barrel which contained a piece of diorite, and when I broke it, it also had a stick on it. So I decided to take it as well. There was another barrel which when I opened it had nothing, so I decided to break it, and when I did, it revealed a small 2x2 room which contained one polished andesite. I also found a piece of redstone in the holes in the roof. After checking the entire room, I decided to take all of my blocks and started bridging to the next room. And as soon as I went in the next room, all of my items were cleared. I decided to look around, and that was when I realized this was one of the most disturbing Minecraft texture packs ever made. And while I suffer from this, let me ask you something. Are you subscribed? Because you may end up enjoying my videos but realize that you aren't subscribed. So please scroll down below and hit the sub button. It only takes a second and I truly appreciate it. Also leave a like since that will help me out a ton. And with that said, back to the video. After giving myself 2 more minutes, I started looking around in the room. First thing I realized was there was a stick in item frame as well as a string floating. There was also a villager who was trading one netherite sword for a water bucket and a bucket for a trident with riptide. I also found a stick in an invisible item frame and I accidentally broke a piece of string as well. I looked up and realized that there was a huge hole in the roof and this contained a piece of diamond, so I just needed one more to craft my diamond sword. There was also a stick in the same place. I looked around a bit more and found a diamond in a hole in the wall. There was also a stick there. So I decided to break it but realized that I couldn't get it. So I crafted a fishing rod and fished it to myself. Using these diamonds, I crafted a diamond sword, placed my smithing table and used a netherite ingot to craft it into a netherite sword. I quickly went to the villager and traded my netherite sword for a water bucket. I used this water bucket to place water down and took my bucket to get the riptide trident, and now using this, I made my way to the next room. As soon as I went up the hallway, my items were cleared, so I decided to break the pressure plate, and the only thing I found here was a spyglass. There was a pit down below, and after taking a look at it, I found that one of the pieces of snow were actually powdered snow. So I decided to jump in it and survive to make my way to the next room. As soon as I went in the next room, the first thing I decided to do was take the crafting table. Don't ask me why, I don't know what I did, I just decided to take it. After getting the crafting table, I started breaking the glowstone, and when I broke my second one, I found a hole in the wall which had an item frame containing a water bottle. I collected every single material in the room and decided to go to the lava fall. And as always, there was something behind the lava fall. I found a blaze powder as well as a cobblestone in a barrel. After looking around more, I found a netherite pickaxe with efficiency 5. I decided to use it to break the 2 pieces of cobblestone, and now I knew exactly what I needed to do. I decided to check the other lava stream, and just as I had imagined, there was a rabbit's foot, and now I knew exactly what needed to be done. I had to craft a potion of leaping to go to the next room. I made a brewing stand, but that was when I realized I still needed another wort to make the potion of leaping. So I started looking around again in the lava stream and I found another wort which I needed. So I made an awkward potion and then converted it into a leaping one. I used one of the glowstone dust to make it into jump boost too, and now I know that I could have actually made the blocks, but I mean my builder spent so much time making this, so yeah, this is for him. And so I drank my potion and went up to the next room, and that was exactly how I escaped the Minecraft cursed escape room. But our quest isn't over yet. You see, one of my friends, Ari the Duck, has challenged me to raise to 10,000 subscribers. He's already at 2,000 while we're at 300. So please hit the subscribe button since that helps me a return as well, and leave a like for the YouTube algorithm. Join my Discord server if you want me to beat your prison. But anyways, click one video on the screen right now. That's it, and have a good one.